Sponsor Rigoberto Sanchez has it teed up and ready to go. And here we go from L.A. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Herbert throwing right away. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
From the 42. He throws a bullet to this. Brought in inside the 20. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. The answers have to be found defensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Ashton Doolin now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Straight to the air is Richardson. Forced out to his right. Finds a man right side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Working quickly here. Here's 2nd and 5. It's a completion of Michael Pittman Jr. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
They pick up 20 yards there, and it'll be 1st down, Colts.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Once more now, it's Richardson. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First down, Indianapolis.
They'll throw again. Richardson. He's got it at the 6. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts finish off their opening drive. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the offense. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And it leads to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 38. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All on the 45, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That one's complete, Amari on Hampton. He pushes this down to the 42 before going down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
The 42-yard line.
1st and 10, Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions you never turn them down, but to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, there's way too much risk for that reward.
It's Hampton on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. On the move, hit it right. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So on 4th down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. From the left hash, 54 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready, go!
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten to a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
Ready,
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
let's go.
Taylor again. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
3, here we go, set. Ready,
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard shot. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
on the ready.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Panther street, Panther, Pat. Let's go.
They go again with Taylor. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Dangerous to take it to the house.
On the jump.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. On 1st down, it's Richardson. He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We're back to SoFi right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Taken in by Downs, left side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's now 2nd and 6.
70 Rangers. Cup 19.
2nd and 6 now. Chased out to his right.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, but didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. It gave him just enough room to run.
He's got it, complete to Downs. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Shotgun, hand off to Taylor. There's so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stinks.
Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5.
Panther 11.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And he has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 2nd quarter lead. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains, the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some can do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. He just put on a show.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. That one goes for 25 yards. And the Chargers will have a 1st. We've slated down to approach here from the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing on 1st is Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ray Harris, the intended target there. And now it's 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But if that defense is flying around and making the play. It's not just imperative that a quarterback goes man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance. On
3rd and 2, Herbert. Splits Beats a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Buys time, rolling right. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a second quarter lead. Dicker on now for the PAT.
Dicker for the extra point.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers push their lead to 3.
Chargers 17. Colts 14.
Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. On the return, here's Doolin. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got two things on their mind. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ram. Set. Baylor tight. Ready.
Herbert from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. And like an empty lapper, he just throws that one away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Set.
Back to the air, Herbert. Hits his running back. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers make it a 9-point advantage. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That
one right down the middle. And the Chargers make it a 10-point ball game. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. On the return, here's Doolin. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now we see the medical team head out towards a Charger who's still on the field and in some pain. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Check. Here we go. 19 tight.
They'll start on the ground. Taylor. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
32-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
Back to the air on his first down. Richardson. Completed over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Running back, motioning right. From the 40 on 2nd down. Put some heat on this. That's complete inside the 35. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Buck. So unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
Cowboy 80.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Richardson. To the right and reeled in by Downs. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Has it in close. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts make it a one-score game before halftime. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was going to be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird in the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Or maybe like a Tyrese Maxey, you know, but whatever.
Well, the kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
Here comes a two-point try partner, Richardson, bringing his offense to the line.
The Colts will line up for the two-point conversion.
They want to run it across. And he will get into the end zone. That's going to cut the lead down to just 2.
Chargers 24, Colts 22.
Every once in a while, we don't have to confuse this game. Simply beat the man in front of you. Carry the ball over the line. Rushing football at its finest.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
No more talk. Put him in the stand. You keep up. That you're trying to end up. If I end up bad, I end up. You just soft type. What? Fake off dog type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is the dog. Blood thicker than water. We done been through the mud and the trick of the slaughter. The bigger the order, the more run out. When the finish, everybody come out.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Herbert back to throw. This one's complete. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now they have 3rd and short.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Gotta cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
That is not easy to do. That down and distance, everything is open to the offense. It takes great discipline defensively and the ability to go knock it away and get off the field.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. COVID-19.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He completes it in traffic. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
16 yards. 1st down, Indianapolis.
7 Pirates. Ready.
Richardson on 1st and 10. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Dante Jackson takes it away.
First down pass. Intercepted. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
59. Set.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Completed to his running back. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Herbert on first down. Has him on a quick hitter. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Give him 13 on that play. And it brings up an LA first down. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. To throw, Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left in this half.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Now Herbert again. He brings it in. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Ticker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers push the lead to 2 scores now.
31. Colts 22.
Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime.
60 Bison. Go.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Defense is too much here. The Chargers drag him down. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the first half, but hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same to the QB.
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Looking to throw. He fires one deep down the left sideline. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
This one well struck and angled toward the sideline. Jukes one defender. And that return brings us to the end of our first 2 quarters of play. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Richardson. It's downfield. He's got it. Finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Trap 60, trap 60. 18, fight it. 18, rattle it. 18, rattle it.
First down throw here from Richardson. Left side into the hands of Warren. They get there to take him down right around the 41.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That's completed right side. The stop was made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives...
It's like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Okay, ready?
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19. Ready?
Richardson to throw again. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Has it in close. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. Athletic training staff hurrying to the field after the play. The injured man appears to be Josh Downs. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go.
Throwing now, Richardson. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts cut into the lead coming out of halftime. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure, and if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. It's caught left side by Harris. Still fighting forward. And they're finally able to take him down, but the damage done on that play.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Shotgun give to Hampton. And he gets it forward to see about a yard out of that. Like so many before him, he's brought down by DeForest Buckner.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Catch made left side by McConkey. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them at 1st down.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Working inside the red zone. On the move, headed right. Complete here to Hampton. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. Finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Set. 12. Cap it.
Herbert from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Trey Harris. And what will they dial up on third and short? Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
All right, here we go. They nearly gave it away on the pick, but the offense still out there, and they're looking for 6.
Black 80, black. Go.
Looking to throw. Rolling out to his left. And they will score. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers grow the lead to 7. Glenn McConkey with a touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time. That's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. On the return, here's Doolin. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
From the gun, Taylor. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Let's go now. Ready.
First down, and they go right back to it. And that's good for a gain of 5. Out by Deion Henley.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, it could be a Pro Bowl.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Straight ahead with Taylor. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Richardson on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
The Colts ready for the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Finds a seam down the middle. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Case. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. When you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Here's Herbert, first and 10. It's his running back. And they get this down to the 28. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's Chargers football as they try to hang on to a lead in a close game. They have themselves another first and 10.
5-9.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Finds him over the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today. Because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Set.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. And gained on second down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Herbert with a blitz coming. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Ron McConkey with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers lead by 15 now. The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. On the shotgun, it's Richardson. Downfield to Warren, he's got it. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. To the air on his first down, Richardson. Fits it through the middle. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Chargers' 18-yard line.
18, pioneer.
Throwing again, Richardson. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go. Go.
Once more now, it's Richardson. That's caught for the first. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 6.
18 times.
Indianapolis.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. He brings it in. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down. They'll throw again, Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Looking quickly here.
Richardson sacked. A loss of 4 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Cooking my team.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Running back sets in motion.
79 Broncos.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down.
I think every analytics book out there, Pete, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Here's Hampton to open the drive. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Set. Ready.
From the 24. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
They know what's up. Cause I never gave up. All I know is go and get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain and taking off your damn heads. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn legs. Got her broke.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Herbert now. He put everything he had into this one. That's complete inside the 35. To the house, touchdown LA. The Chargers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. From Sid Luckman in 1943 to Drew Brees in 2015. We've had 8 quarterbacks throw 7 touchdowns in one game. And now we have a 9th who's accomplished that feat as his dominance over this defense continues. Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chargers grow the lead now to 22 points.
52.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball at the 35 to begin this drive. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Chased out to his right. And he has him right near midfield here. About a yard short. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Richardson on 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Colts. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Left side into the hands of Warren.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
2nd and 1. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Dante Jackson takes it away. And the Chargers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Second down pass. Intercepted. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Running it with Hampton. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Herbert from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof, well, it's a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Colts hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out.
Okay,
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Michael Pittman Jr. on that throw. So it'll be 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Trying to push it deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. It's a gain of 29 yards. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down. Trying to set this up quick. On 1st down, it's Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. In a double coverage yet again, but this guy's got what I call a...
And he will score! Touchdown, Indianapolis! The Colts get it back to within 2 possessions. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. He's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit. That is their third conversion this game. They haven't been shy on the confidence to go for it or to back it up once it's snapped.
I love that word, confidence. And I love being in a huddle and you can feel it. When you're on offense, it feels like you can't be stopped. You can't wait to say, ready, break. No matter what the situation or circumstance is, in 3 conversions, that's job well done.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
First and 10. Here's Hampton. It looks like they didn't about 2 on the opening play of this drive. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Hampton. And he's got the Charger first down. And that should be all she wrote in this one.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and saying these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. They show you right there, they can be powerful blockers. It can make a huge difference in a run game.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Back to Hampton. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
There's just no question about it. He has the license to adapt a little bit, to diagnose plays because they trust his instincts. And there, well, it was all on display. Expert-level diagnosis going on to see a potential run and get in position to stop it behind the line.
So the Chargers come away with a win in this one. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign.